4 more to steal more excavators and our money.
Bisabio.
Or 4 more to kill Ghanaian business.
No!
4 more for family and friends.
4 more for neglected projects.
4 more for Sakawa and broken promises.
Opana, and now 4 more to borrow more with nothing to show. No way.
Hello, 4 more for lawlessness, intolerance, and harassment of the media and
Usually, Wishibaras Mubarak, the former chief of staff, Honorable Deborah. Eyezu, Ayul Mumpango, Mr. Ahmed Gent, former board chairman VRA, Bekwe. Mumpozo ya Tutuzopa, Honorable Joyce Mukhtar Bawa, Bekwe. Regional Vice Chairman, Honorable Adolf Bekwe. Can Labra to Toy Aya to constituency chairman. Mumpozo, entire campaign was Zaha. No, Ghana Zaha campaign. John Dramani Muhammad campaign, Wunyari chairman. Munizan Tinkbazolan Kuro, Ngartoni, Nkana. Honorable Joshua Alabi Obeke Eyezu Ntaya Pasani Nyo Patu Opiru Halizo o miladen pirisham haldin tijiango do tonen zo son pam ni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Chena kalala ni pai chenmani o bu pam konko o nyala shawara ni mani yondo wontang ni wonye mba Alhaji Hudu Yahya Eyezu ntaya the minority leader Honorable Haruna Idrisu Eyezu wouldn't pay His Excellency Tim Mamalia Regional Executive Zabeche Regional Executive Secretary Regional Organizer and Sokamaza Abetrango the former regional organizer ntati yongo dundongwane binyo Wumbe Katinamio yellow now they so Dezo Eyezu Wunana Albarka Nubwale minority leader Honorable Haruna Idrisu Kotu Zang Titingbanzolan Kuro Tum Mershil Gulin Solan Labti de Gomlanti Kabihagu Tony Tum Gul Sono Kana Zang Big Push Kanaka shifting the me Tum Gul Sono Kana Intimate Shukurti Kamati Isim Corridor Pango Tungul so no kala ka pokpar go chantoni kan na chimum pasara ka telar yo no wuntangni no so nguti na onde sugo
na wuna da albarka zu ka ban piabru wo pa ya soro bialfo le sungo pa ya soro bialfo na Mbapre Hudu Yahya ne Honorable Moses Mabinga na Alhaji Lawyer Mumune nkana te page constituency chairman Bimbilla karazan tangban zolana abara parla zolan kuro amaten besale okunya tangban zola akala yenye tangban zola Excellency John Dramani Mahama no te poa dezo na bambe yare yidan do chere bal be ter do ma shen su ka te wum azlan kwam ka Excellency na lapse ka dege a izine enchan ko mene asulense ka bate jene ama ayan manda yele ne no bongbamle da tour la bable ka bable bele kobre bamba alright ayana ma yulumbala dozo oton wuma tene ka Excellency le lapse mba prepate dozo oten zanta ka balamna ko nan obapra ongaba oyanga Excellency John Dramani Mahama marabu na bamblango wono marabu na o mal sasago kam be fabla kam be gogalga kam oro so ko yalle katinya na on katare tinyan tapso o sham na on de so
lo se formia to te paya pam Bimbilla nyalam bolgo na Yakubu andane desana o yelnin zane na yel pambe zane Bimbilla na bi na no na bi zane mpo John no njiro tim shelma ne ben maraba ne no wanyasem pam ama wante kwekwe yumana ko kache urbo no pena me kasahana biana de zona on ne son jishele kangun jirma gana zan jirma na on ne to nasara dem pare ne yelo ne dagban kwamben yele nungon pundura ngunun poroba kala yelne pafaro na wunin pirna pafaro ko yina ni o nyɛla Ghana president naawuni m-pii o naawuni niŋli lala piti to di zuɣu ti paɣaya o kana maa yɛtɔɣa pam be ti duma maa noli ni to amaa sani yi san noli san napɔŋ vuura so noli bi vuur di tu ni ti wum ti zuɣulaa maa noli ni biɛla di saha saɣishiɣu shɛli din biɛni o n zaŋ titi
na be yelo mam o yele jon Lunsungo ye na ye da biane Excellency John Dramani Mahama yen di fila beautiful ama even merle zaha enno nubi anuma ki me anula nyu dam kule kapila nangula nanga lato Azu, I have the singular honor to invite His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to address the very respected paramountcy and head of the Nanumba traditional area, and to assure him that with John Mahama as president, the rule of law will be implemented in all facets of the rule of law. All the facets of the rule of law will be functional and operational under his presidency. And that Excellency John Dramani Mahama recognizes that the ruling of the Supreme Court is part of the laws of Ghana under Article 11. Under Article 11 of the 1992 Constitution, which defines the hierarchy of the laws. He will respect the time-tested tradition and cultures of the Nanumba people as president of the Republic of Ghana. He will do that. Now, there's a chance I can hand the bang halungo. Nigbal pinin cheka bina American banama. Agbal pinin bo. There's one day so Excellency John Dramani Mahama address.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. His Highness, the Regent of Nanu, Nadasana Abdullah, I am happy to be in your palace this evening to pay my respects to you and to wish you good health and long life, and also to seek your blessing and permission to undertake the political campaign in respect of the December 2020 elections within your traditional area. I have been blessed to have known your father and worked closely with him, and also to thank you for the cooperation that I enjoyed when I was president with you in terms of ensuring peace and unity in the Nanumba traditional area. I'm happy today that we're still living in peace and unity, and it is my hope that any remaining outstanding issues that creates permanent peace for Nanung would be done so that Nanung can progress as fast as it deserves to do. There are several things that we were working on together in terms of the development of not only Bimbilla, but the whole of the Nanoon traditional area. When NDC was in government, we undertook a lot of development projects, including electrification. I was privileged to be the one to commission the Bimbilla water system. I hear it is having some management issues, and we need to expand it because the population of Bimbilla is increasing astronomically. In our time, we continued work on the Eastern Corridor Road, which is a very important road, not only for the people of Bimbilla, but the whole of the Nanoon traditional area. Unfortunately, since NDC left office, most of these projects have come to a standstill. And in 4 years, Bimbilla and the Nanoon area has seen very little development. It is my hope and prayer that the people of this area will stand behind the NDC in the forthcoming elections so that NDC can come back and continue the good work that it was doing before it left office. It is clear that the MPP administration has been full of only promises and a lot of talk without any action. 4 years of NPP administration has been characterized by hardship, lack of development, no extension of electricity, no additional water systems, no schools, no hospitals, no roads, no markets, indeed stalled development. And it has also been characterized by high youth unemployment. They've not been able to put in the solutions that will be able to give our young people a chance to be able to find employment in the world of work. And so it's time for Ghanaians to make a change. The current president went around asking Ghanaians to try him. We have tried him for 4 years and he has failed. We have tried him for 4 years and the majority of Ghanaians have said that they are worse off today than they were in 2016. And so it's time for him to pack his bags and go. So that the NDC government can come and continue the good work that it was doing before it was rudely interrupted. Regents of Nanoon, we are peaceful people. And so NDC is looking forward to a peaceful election. We don't have vigilantes. We have not trained anybody. We don't have arms. We believe that the people of Ghana should be allowed to cast their votes in peace. And the will of the Ghanaian people should reflect in the elections that we're about to hold. And so I can assure you that if there will be any violence or any disturbance, it will not come from the NDC. It certainly will come from the MPP. And so I urge all our people to be activists in their polling stations. Own your polling station. Don't think that just because the electoral officers and party agents overseeing the poll, then it means that you can relax and go to sleep. Let all of us keep an eye and be vigilant in our polling station to ensure that nobody comes to disrupt the elections and therefore prevent our voices from being heard. And so, our Father the Regent, I came to greet you and to seek your blessing to be able to address your people and also seek your blessing to go into the election. And so I want to thank you for receiving us warmly as you've always done. And I pray that God continues to give you good health, wisdom, and long life to continue to lead your people. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
So nowadays,
but before I sit, I just have to introduce our parliamentary candidate to you. He is the one representing the NDC. He's the one representing the NDC in the parliamentary election. And as tradition demands, I have to show him to you so that he can also receive your blessing to go into the election. Yipam Sulo, the parliamentary candidate, Gonzante NDC, Bimbilla constituency. Gonzan Bimbilla constituency into NDC party by parliamentary elections. But you'll know Amal bin Shaw ka the barge Namanika den Hamfani Amal Benma Abunya den Hamfani Nala de Bargia to Lala Danya NDC Tada Mal NDC ka Tabanya den Hamfani Tabami den Hamfani ka NDC te barge ka Pompon te Zamfrela Mbo NDC she. Then go 7 December 2020 Tazak Pantama Katalap Tekura and P NDC ka NDC Labna and Tetum Tuma Venyaga and Tete. So I'm going to raise his hand so that everybody knows that he's the one we have recognized as our candidate in the Bimbilla constituency. He is Mohammed Atta Natauma. Netuma Pam, I'm not about canning it.
To Melam Bobble now. Bong Bong Lare, Bubble Cup Bubble, Better Quabre na. Excellency John Dramani Mahama, one yellow dinner. Bambalani Mami Wumia, that the peace and tranquility of the Nanumba traditional area and its authority will be preserved and promoted by him as president. May we now hear from the respected chief.
Your Excellency, the former President, you are welcome to Nanung. We welcome you and your entourage to Nanung for coming to embark on your campaign. And as an agent of development, Nanung's development is very key to us. And that is the only reason why you see this beautiful ladies and young men coming to welcome you to Nanung. We already know you. The name President Mahama is not a strange name. It's a name that has brought development to Nanung. It's a name that has built the hopes of school children in Nanung. It's a name that has led to the construction of our roads. If not for our own differences, I think the Bimbilla Road by now should have been constructed. For John Dramani Mahama, at least we can boast of good water. We can boast of respect of our traditional authority. It was during your reign we had that sad day, that black day, but all the same you gave respect to the laws of this country and respected the custom and traditions of Nano, and therefore we had a befitting burial for the late Na and Danny, and for that reason I'm sitting here to address you. The benefit of education just exposed itself right now. I had written 3 pages to explain how I would like the president to respect the rule of law. But Lawyer Haruna just summarized it in a minute. So I had to let go of my sheets just to be hopeful that you respect the rule of law when you come to power. We have always been law-abiding people, and since you left Nano, we have lived in times of para rule in Nano, which I call premature ejaculation, coming from some hidden powers. So I believe that if Ghanaians should give you the nod, the true power of the traditional authority, which would sustain and better the lives of Nanumbers, would exhibit itself come December 2020. Nano is a place ready for development. I will not waste much of your time at the palace. There are a lot of people in town waiting for you. The farmers are there. They are waiting for you to come and give them hope. The market women are there who have complained to me on several occasions to support them with spiritual prayers for their business to boom. They are waiting for you to give them the message of hope. The school children are there. They are waiting for you to give them the children the message of hope. And also the old ladies, the aged, and the young children less than 10 years who have always experienced the sound of gunshots. They are waiting for you to give them the message of hope so that education will be their key and the safety of Nano would be a key thing to the entire Nanumbers. We have prayed. We always pray. Your parliamentary candidate gets the opportunity to always get my prayers because I always pray that the good people of Nano will definitely benefit the yield of Nano. If he's one, then he has benefited. We pray for you and would always pray for you. We pray that Nano would always be mentioned to you and you look at it as a home, but not a place you one day came to do campaign, but as a place you came to give a heartfelt message which gave the people a Nano dream that tomorrow Nano will be a developed place for everyone. So like I said, I wouldn't waste much of your time. When you were in office, we already had some commitments, and I would like to remind you so that if descending Ghanaians should happen to vote for you, which I believe they would, when you get into office, you don't forget about these same commitments that we had. One was the Chichari bridge, and that of the police post, and that of a health training school in Nano, and also one senior secondary school here in Nano. So I'm very grateful that and hopeful that one day all these things would come to pass, and that day would be after December 7th, inshallah. So I would end here and wish you all the best. You have the blessings of Nano. You can run your campaign around any Nano land. With the blessings, you have it already. And God willing, God will protect you, guide you, you and your team, so that you have a successful campaign in Nano. I'm not so good with good with science. I don't know whether it is this or it is that, or it is this. So you decide that for the people to go and vote for you. Thank you very much for coming.
Amin.
To mbafa anadua nande.
Thank you very much. We've done all the campaigning we can, and we're getting ready to wrap up. I think it's been a tough campaign, but we've taken our message to all corners of the country. As the current president said, he said this election is going to be about track records, and I believe that we have the track record to show in terms of development, you know, and I have been president before. Ghanaians have seen my administration, and Ghanaians remember, you know, how things were in my administration, and they can make a comparison with the current government the last 4 years. And so I urge Ghanaians, we're going to implement a lot of new ideas. We're going to implement, you know, programs that will create jobs for young people, because that is the one major existential threat that we have in our country, that if we don't find job for young people, you know, they say that the devil finds work for idle hands. And so that is our number one priority, that everything that we do will be geared towards finding jobs for young people to do. We're going to improve the quality of our free SHS. We're going to abolish the double track so that our children can stay continuously in school without having to come home and stay for 3 long months. We're going to add the private schools into the free SHS program. We're going to finish all the community day schools that we promised, 200 of them, so that we can create more space in the secondary school so that all the children and students can go to school at the same time and vacate at the same time. I'm number 2 on the ballot, and you see my photo, you see the umbrella of the NDC, and then the space for you to put your thumbprint. And so when you go to the polling station on the day, you should vote for number 2. And number 2 is John Mahama, represents a solid track record as president and represents a better prospect for the young people of this country and for the future of Ghana.